about it. 10, 11. Now what we're going to do is we're going to not have it so one finishes and then the next goes. We're going to go one, and as it's bouncing, boom, the other one is going to go. So it's going to look like this now. So as that one is coming down for the bounce, boom, that's when this one's coming out. So as this one is going down, that one's going out. Boom, boom. So that they're now overlapping. It's not going to be one finishes and then the other goes. They're overlapping the amount of time that they're going. So we're going to go ahead. 1, and that one goes. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want you doing this along with me. I'm going to count each one individually. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, go ahead, move your arms around, give them a little bit of a break, and we're going to do that one more time. So, you noticed how they are continuing, one goes and then the other one goes, boom. They're constantly moving instead of any sort of a pause in between it, and that's what we want to be able to do. We're going to do another 20, just like that, slowly, or if you can do it faster, then by all means do it faster, and you can do way more than 20 in the amount of time I do 20. That's fine. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that is our alternating outward figure 8 strikes. Next we're going to do our alternating cross strikes. So a cross strike is the same thing as a side strike, but we call it cross strikes when we're doing with double. That's the only difference. It's a side strike. It's boom here, and then it bounces and comes up. Cross. It's like a triangle strike. Boom, boom, boom. Except for we drop our elbow down and we go horizontal with this. Like a side strike is horizontal instead of a diagonal strike. Well, that's how this one is. Cross strikes are horizontal, bounce up across the body, and then up. So we're going to do, just like we started the other one, we're going to go 1, bounce, up. 2, bounce, up. 3, bounce, up. 4, bounce, up. 5, bounce, up. 6, bounce, up. 7, bounce, up. 8, bounce, up. 9, up. 10, bounce, up. 11, bounce, up. 12, bounce, up. 13, bounce, up. 14, bounce, up. 15, bounce, up. 16, bounce, up. 17, 18, make sure they're going horizontal. 19, you want to be able to tell the difference between this and a triangle strike. 20. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to start putting them together. So instead of here, here, done, here, here, done, it's going to go 1, 2, and then on the bounce up, boom, 1, 2, bounce up. Remember, I'm dropping my elbow down and going horizontal with these strikes. As that one's coming up, the next one's going. Boom, boom. I'm turning my hip on these strikes. So it's 1, 2, next one. 1, 2, next one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, I'm going to count out 20 of these. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going horizontal. 6, 7, both hands are moving at the same time. 8, 9, if it clacks in the back, don't worry about it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, one raises up, other one goes out. 18, 19, 20. Alright, so we just did 20. We did them pretty slow. Now we're going to go ahead and pick up the speed a little bit. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now we're going to do 10 really fast. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. He kept up pace, right? You could. Now we're going to do brown combo number 1. Brown chevron combo number 1. It's going to be a alternating triangle strike, so you can start with either your left or your right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my, I'll do my left. I'm going to do, oh, excuse me, triangle strike, other side triangle strike, diagonal strike, outward figure 8, outward figure 8. So when we do this, we want to try to make them so that they're not just 1, 2. All right, we're going to do it slow. So we're going to do 1, 2 first, and then we're going to go a little bit faster. So first one, do it along with me. If you want to start with your right, you can mirror me. Triangle strike, triangle strike, diagonal strike, diagonal strike, outward figure 8, bounce, outward figure 8, bounce. Repeat. Triangle strike, triangle, diagonal, diagonal, outward figure 8, outward figure 8, triangle, triangle, diagonal, diagonal, figure 8, figure 8, triangle, triangle, diagonal, diagonal, figure 8, figure 8, triangle, triangle, diagonal, diagonal, figure 8, figure 8. All right, so now we're going to do what I was starting to say. Now that we kind of have the understanding of the pattern that we're going to be doing, we're going to go 1, 2, and then this one goes 1, 2, and then here, here, figure 8, figure 8. That way they're both moving at the same time. Instead of one hand, right hand does whatever it's doing, then left hand, they're going to be moving at the same time, doing slightly different things. So we're going to start off, we're going to do it real slow. We're going to go triangle as it bounces up, other one, triangle goes. And then as that one bounces up, diagonal, straight back over the shoulder, diagonal. Outward figure 8, as that one bounces, outward figure 8. Same thing. Triangle, as it's bouncing up, other triangle. As it's bouncing up, diagonal, as it's going back, diagonal. Outward figure 8, outward figure 8. Triangle, triangle, diagonal, diagonal, outward figure 8, outward figure 8. Triangle, triangle, diagonal, diagonal, outward figure 8, outward figure 8. Triangle, triangle, diagonal, diagonal, outward figure 8, outward figure 8. All right, we're going to pick up the speed a little bit more. I'm just going to count how many times we do the entire combination now. You should know it's 2 triangles, 2 diagonals, and 2 outward figure 8s. We're going to start off a little bit slower, but we will progress up faster as we keep going. Ready? 1, triangle, triangle, diagonal, diagonal, outward figure 8. Triangle, we're going right into the next one. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that was our brown combo number 1. Again, you can start with either side that you would like. However you want to do that, you are going to be doing both sides. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of freestyle. I've got 2 chucks in my hands, so I'm going to do a little bit of double chuck freestyle. You can practice anything that you know. Go ahead and begin. Just start practicing. If you want to just try to figure out how to do different techniques with the hands at the same time, you can do that. Or if you just want to practice the things that we went over today, you can do that. If you want to drop one of the chucks down and you want to practice just single chucks, you can do that. Either way, it's all fine. Whatever you want to work on. I'm going to throw one of them off to the side and do single chucks. That's no problem either. Alright, so you keep doing what you're doing, keep freestyling. I'm going to go ahead real quick and I'm going to recap what we did today. So first thing that we did was our blue combo number 1, which was a down switch to a same side down switch and another down switch. And then we went to the other side. Down, same side down, down. Then we learned our sideways figure 8, first from the inside, and then we went to the outside. Remember, when you're going from the inside, it's easier to go down first, then up. And when you go to the outside, it's easier to go up and then down. And then we did alternating, so we would do one way, one the other way. One way, one the other way. And then we went to our double figure 8s. So we went inside, we raised up, we went outside. Then we went from the inside, we did mirror, and then we went same side, then we went back to mirror, raised up, and the same thing for outwards. We went mirror, then we went same side, and then we went back to mirror, and then we caught it. Then we worked on our alternating outward figure 8, first starting off with one hand, and then doing the other hand, and then integrating them together where one would go and then the other one would go before the first one had finished. Then we did the exact same thing with our cross strike. So we practiced one first, and then the other first. Remember, a cross strike is basically a side strike. And then we started putting them together so that both hands are constantly moving at the same time when we're doing this. And we went to brown-chevron combo number 1, which was starting off with either hand. It's going to be a triangle strike, a diagonal strike, and then an outward figure 8, continuous. Then we did freestyle, and now we are where we are now. So, as always, remember, the class might be done, but your training isn't. Feel free to continue practicing as long as you want. Double chucks are a lot of fun, a little bit difficult, but I know you'll have no problem getting it.